Okay guys, short video about the jigsaw. This is my Dewalt 18-volt jigsaw, very similar to what we have at work. And I'll just show you the main features of it, but before I do that, always take the battery off. Alright. This is the old-fashioned battery. This is a lithium-ion. I believe this has still got brushes on it, whereas the other tools, this sort of tool with a different lithium-ion battery is brushless. What they say, brushless. There's no brushes to wear out. Right. So inside there's an electric motor which is made of a copper commutator, and the brushes maintain contact all the time, and they always wear out. Whereas the new modern machines are what we call brushless now. Sorry, brushless. So main parts of the jigsaw. As I say, this is an older model. The newer models that take the new battery are about 20% smaller, so it's quite a bit different in size. I find this a little bit clumpy, if I'm honest. It's all right. I guess it's all industry standard now, really, this sort of thing. It has a trigger on it, like most tools, and again, you've got a little safety on there that you can depress, or actually there's a little lock on there before you fire it off. Right, so this actually locks off. All right. It has a protective foot which can come off, and it also has a snout that goes on like that as well, if you can see through it to see what you're doing. And it also has a dust extraction point, which actually works quite well. That pops in there and you put your hoover on there. All right. Like most jigsaws, it has a blower on it, so it blows the dust away, and that's adjustable. All right. Single speed. You can adjust the foot, so at the moment the foot is square. If you move that lever, you can then angle it. All right. You can then angle it. All right. Now, to change the blade on this one, you'll see there's no blade in it at the moment. You pull that back, it's a bit stiff, and you pop your blade in. All right. Different blades, metal blades, coarse wood blades, fine wood blades, and then blades for cutting curves. So a lot of people will use these for scribing, skirting, and doing curves. Now you can buy, like typical Dewalt's quite organised really. You can buy a set. I can get it open. So this is my This is my new set. And I can't get it open, so that's good. And you get different blades, like I said. So that's a coarse timber blade, T101D, and T101B is a bit finer. Yeah. All right, and then you get a blade for doing curves as well, so it's smaller, so you can go around corners. All right. And they do some longer blades as well, so that's a longer one. All right, and they also do some blades that cut on the downstroke. So particularly with jigsaws, they cut on the upstroke and they tend to break out on the top. So if you are scribing, skirting, people sort of operate them upside down like that, which obviously is a little bit iffy. All right. This is a flat foot. All right. For scribing, skirting, you can get a special foot that's kind of that shape. All right. And it's called a Collins scribing foot. You can put this little blade insert in, so it gives you like a zero clearance between the blade and the body, so it minimises breakout. All right, very similar to a circular saw. And then also with this, you can adjust the blade. Now what that does is when the blade, let's get a pencil, when the blade's moving around, if you set it to 1, the blade's just going to move like that. If you set it to 3, the blade's going to move like that. All right, more waggle. Sorry, more waggle like that. You'll find that the harder the material and the thicker the material, it'll be the more waggle that you want. If you're doing curves, you won't want any waggle at all. You're just going to go really careful. And it's a good tool. It's got a fair bit of weight to it, so it's surprising what it'll do. But if I'm honest, it's quite an old one. As I say, it takes the old batteries, and the newer version is about 25% lighter. And this is a traditional, what they call D grip. Some manufacturers have brought out, I think it's called a P grip. So it's literally just a body like that. You can grab hold of it. All right. And if you're going to buy some blades, it's quite a good way to buy them like that. All right. Again, if you're going to use it, always put goggles on. Stops anything jumping in your eye. Ear defenders. And also a mask with a valve in it like that. If you've got a mask with a valve in, your glasses won't steam up. And you want a P3 mask. P3 mask will take particles down to 0.3. All right. Generally speaking, if you're in a small workshop like this, you want some air filtration as well. The filtration that the exhaust doesn't get. Yeah, like I said, you can clip this into a Hoover. All right. Golden rule: always 2 hands behind the blade. Unplug it when you're changing blades or doing anything like that. It's too easy to knock it on. All right. Cheers now.